Right. All right. Next up is something that I'm actually really excited for, simply because when I heard about it, I was like, what is this? Let me pull up the article here. So this is actually just a coming attractions news. This movie is titled Gunpowder Milkshake. I will read the synopsis here. Gunpowder Milkshake. Synopsis. Karen Gillan was a 12-year-old when her mother Scarlet, Lena Headey, an elite assassin, was forced to abandon her. Sam was raised by The Firm, the relentless crime syndicate her mother worked for. Now 15 years old, Sam has followed in her mother's footsteps and grown into a fierce hitwoman. She uses her talents to clean up the firm's most dangerous messes. She is inefficient as she is loyal. But when a high-risk job goes wrong, Sam must choose between the firm and protecting the life of an innocent 8-year-old girl, Emily. When the target on her back, Sam has only one chance to survive: reunite with her mother and her lethal associate, the librarians, Angela Bassett, Michelle Yeoh, and Carla Gugino, however you say her name. The three generations of women must now learn to trust each other, stand up to the firm and their army of henchmen, and raise hell against those who could take everything from them. I wanted to talk about this. First up, look, the premise is just, it's ridiculous fun. It feels like something out of Wanted. I mean, this is literally Wanted.
It's a woman Wanted.
It's a woman Wanted. The cast is unbelievable. Like, if you're a nerd and a proper nerd, you know who these people are. Cara Gillan, former companion to Matt Smith's Doctor Who. Matt Smith, not my favorite Doctor Who. David Tennant, my favorite Doctor Who. However, Matt Smith, the doctor of some of my absolute favorite episodes of Doctor Who. Notably, Demon's Run, an incredible episode, one of the best episodes of television ever. Also, she was Nebula in Endgame and all of the other, in Guardians of the Galaxy. Also, Lena Headey, who is, of course, Cersei, and also another really, really badass Lena Headey performance, Judge Dredd. You ever watched that one? Did you watch that, Judge Dredd? What's the guy's name? He's on Star Trek. He plays the
original, or are you talking
not
about
the original, the remake that had just came out.
The remake.
Yeah. No. I forgot. Carl Urban, Keith Urban, or that guy. She plays the villain in that movie. Fantastic as well. Yeah, it's a great movie too. We should watch that one. Angela Bassett. I mean, come on. It's Angela Bassett. Also, Angela Bassett deserves a fucking Oscar. This woman deserves an honorary Oscar for all of her work. Michelle Yeoh, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and then Carla Gugino, I don't know how to say her name, of like every single Robert Rodriguez
I think you
movie.
said it right every single time that you said it. You don't know how to say it.
Either way, I don't know if I said it right. It might be Gugino, Gadanda, I don't know.
What's funny is, like, you know what, Lena Headey, she's one of my favorite, like, unpopular opinion maybe, but she's one of my favorite Sarah Connors.
I did not watch that TV show, but I hear it is a good TV show. I have heard nothing but good things about that TV show. The Sarah Connor Chronicles?
Yeah, she was pretty good. I liked her. I liked her character in it more. Like, I liked her playing it more than the show. But that's what I will say.
Okay. That makes sense. I understand. I believe she's an incredible actress. I honestly believe that these are all incredible actresses. I have seen incredible performances from all of these women.
I loved Carla Gugino, like, just staring at her since she was on Entourage.
For sure.
She used to be the and Watchmen. Watchmen, of course. Yes. Like, how old was I when Watchmen came out? Like,
that was 2012, I think.
It's 2009, I think. And then
okay.
Watching her naked body in Watchmen,
yes,
the 9-year-old me was very happy.
You were not 9 years old when Watchmen came out.
Oh, I'm sorry, the 19-year-old me, which is even,
I was about to say,
even more embarrassing. But
yes.
still,
yes. Absolutely beautiful. But a fantastic cast and a premise that I think is going to be entertaining as hell. Now, kind of one side note: the directors of this movie and the writers of this movie, complete unknowns, and they've barely done anything. They've kind of just come out of obscurity. I don't know if it's going to be a good movie. I just am excited for this cast. Right? And
Okay.
I
mean, you and I have reviewed a couple movies this year where it's like, I forgot which one it was, but like the director was just like some guy who liked to do music videos.
Yeah.
And they were really good at doing like fighting things in Europe. And then now they came to do their first American. Who were those brothers that we did a movie on? Who like they had never done anything? Was it Bad Boys?
It was Bad Boys. Bad Boys.
Bad Boys, man. And like they were like, yeah, dude, we love doing shit that no one's ever heard of in Europe, and we're no names. And we thought like this would be a good film to start with in US. I was like, yeah, sure, man. Let's come and get it. Let's do this.
Okay, so I've got the director's name pulled up. I don't know how to say this name. Navot. Navot. His last name is Papushado. Papushado. He's from Israel.
None of us should ever try.
I should have tried to say this name. He's made a movie called Big Bad Wolves and Rabies. They look like horror movies. They look like Israeli horror movies. He's got He's got a couple TV credits.
No, man, this guy's slim.
Yeah, it's just there just isn't much here, but a studio has greenlit this movie. It is in production. There are screenshots right now. I'm looking at Angela Bassett holding a shotgun staring at me with Michelle Yeoh and Carla Gugino looking at me, and I just want to see this movie. I just like teenage me who loves movies just wants to be in the theater and watch this movie and watch some dumb fun is what I think it's probably going to be, right? Just a total fun fest. I thought it was a good movie. I thought it was a good thing to bring up.
Like I was reading, I was going through like Slash Films, in preparation for this, and I saw a film that caught my eye. It was Jake Gyllenhaal was going to do a film. Sorry, I have to mention this.
It's a Michael Bay film. You're talking about a Michael Bay film. He's gonna,
yeah.
He's doing the next Michael Bay joke.
Yes, thank you. But I don't mean to even bring up this story most likely, but it's like a speed-like action movie called Ambulance. But why does this dude have a credit for also a movie called Ambulance?
It's just a good thing. People be making movies.
Isn't that odd? And his Ambulance is in post-production.
Oh, it says pre-production here.
Oh, my bad.
Is it the same movie? What? It's in pre-production too.
That's all I'm asking, man.
What? I'm looking at it too. The people can see it too. So Michael Bay and this dude are going to direct two movies called Ambulance?
I don't know, man. I think next year our plans should be to watch both Ambulances.
Okay.
Tell us how we feel about it too.
We're going to watch this one first because this one's already in the can, it looks like. Right. Well, that was fun.
Oh, okay. I just had to bring that up because, like, I would love to see this guy's versus Michael Bay's.
Yeah.
After we just talked about Bad Boys and the No Name Brothers, and Michael Bay's original Bad Boys, it's just like it seems so fitting.
Well, I think we liked. I actually liked the Bad Boys 3 that they did. It was good. It was good. It was interesting because we watched that movie after the George Floyd protest, and it's interesting how after all of that social like zeitgeist shifting, we watched that movie, and like that movie is literally just cop porn, right? Like it's literally just like Will Smith just going crazy, and like with my mind now about like police brutality, I'm like, bro, a lot of this stuff probably wouldn't fly nowadays. Anyway, if you're watching this, go watch our review of Bad Boys 3. It's probably on our, I don't know if it's on the YouTube, but it's on our Kinetic Impressions podcast feed. I'm pretty sure. If it's not, we're going to put that on there soon. It's pretty fun.